Hello back community, Larry from Retro Restoration here with a very cool little hot rod car that's going to be up for auction, we hope. It's a 1931 Ford Model A Roadster. It's genuine Ford body, sitting on some aftermarket 32 rails. It does have an original 32 Ford crossmember. I believe it's got a 33 Ford axle that's been dropped in the front. It's got the 238 flathead originally, but it's been bored and stroked. It's got Edelbrock heads on it. It's got Reds headers on it. And it's got a fairly rare, if you know anything about these, it's got a fairly rare hexagon Tool and Engineering Corporation intake manifold with the cast aluminum air cleaner. If you know flatheads, you may notice that the Stromberg 97s, it's got two of them, are mounted backwards. Apparently it was for some sort of keep the floats level during racing or some such thing from the history, but they're not very common. The generator is actually one of those alternators that look like a generator, Power Master I believe they were called. It's got a 39 Ford top loader transmission, 3-speed transmission of course. The dash is out of a 35 Ford. The glove box is non-functional, it does not open. See, it's just got a bench seat. It's got some vintage aircraft style seat belts in it. It's running on a set of Coker bias ply white walls with the Firestone logos on them. It's got the 1950 Pontiac taillights. It's got dual exhaust with Smithies on it. Gives it a nice sound, and down underneath you can see there is a Halabrand quick change rear end in this car. The paint on the car is a base coat, clear coat. It is a black base coat with a satin clear coat. Gives it the satin look, but yet it's easy to clean and wash. It doesn't show everything like, make it hard to wash like a true black primer job. The windshield's been chopped. Let's see, what else can I say about the car? It runs great. It's got a Walker radiator, which, if you know, Walker's no longer making those radiators, so that's quite a bonus. The car never runs hot. It does have an all-new wiring harness that we put in. It's a cloth-wrapped wiring harness that is hand-laced everywhere to give it the old-time look to it. Of course, it's obvious, it's got the 32 grill shell. One modern piece I did have to add when I added the power gen was it does have a pusher fan underneath the grill shell. I couldn't run the stock fan on this one because they just don't mount to that generator, or alternator rather. It does have a Petronix ignition. It's got an electric fuel pump, fuel regulator from Holley underneath. It does have one of those Power Master high torque starters, which really helps it crank over and start. It's a snug fit down there, but it does seem to clear. I do have a little heat wrap on the one header tube just to keep that starter from getting hot. I have not had any problems with it at all. The body is all steel Ford. It doesn't appear to be rusty. This is done old school hot rod style. There's still a considerable number of holes in the body. They didn't bother to, they weren't filled. Holes in the firewall. When things were taken off, the holes were left behind. Just like in the fenders. The fenders are still there. It kind of adds to the old school feel. It's the way the hot rods were built back in the day. They didn't do anything unnecessary. It was all about going fast. So this one has tried to follow that. This is not a vintage built car. It was built during the pandemic. But every part on it, with a couple of exceptions like the electric fan, the newer wiring harness and fuse block, things that make it more reliable. But everything is tried to be as period correct as we could do. It's a lot of fun to drive. It runs and drives great. It is a hot rod. It rides rough. It rattles. It's noisy. It leaks a little oil. It does everything that a vintage hot rod would do. If you're looking for a nice, smooth riding, air-conditioned hot rod, this is not the car for you. Anyway, that's my little hot rod car. By the way, I am a dealer. I don't charge any dealer fees additional than dealer fees, but this car happens to be my personal hot rod, and it's been my personal choice for the last couple of years. I've enjoyed it, but due to change in moving and retirement, unfortunately I am not going to be able to keep it, so it's time to go to a new ownership. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me through the contact me button up on the top of the page. Post questions in the comments. I'll be glad to reply as soon as I can. And if you'd like to contact me and make an appointment to come see the car, we're welcome to do that if you happen to be anywhere near the Canyon City, Colorado area. Anyway, if you got any questions, let me know. And thanks for checking out my little hot rod. Bye.